Taking you back now to tonight's other top story. Rachel Denhollander is a former gymnast and the first woman to share her story of sexual assault at the hands of Larry Nassar. The former gymnastics doctor is serving a prison sentence of up to 175 years. That's after hundreds of women came forward accusing the doctor of sexually violating them during their sports careers. New for you tonight at 10, News 10's Aaliyah Blackburn spoke with the woman. She joins us live to explain her story, but most of all, her message for you.
Just hours before Rachel Denhollander was set to speak at University Hall at Indiana State University, we talked about her difficult journey to forgiveness, but especially how all of us play a part in healing for survivors just like her.
I'm not afraid of Larry. Larry doesn't have power.
Rachel Denhollander carries more than a story of just a survivor.
It was something I always was willing to do if I saw any hope of being believed.
15 years old and sexually assaulted at the hands of well-known gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar. Her story, like many others we've seen, was one that set the tone of an uncomfortable conversation.
The message that's being sent right now is sit down and shut up.
Being the first of Nassar's victims to publicly come forward, her fight would be against not only the high-profile doctor, but the people around him.
I think we are still seeing a situation where when it's our political candidate, our university, our favorite coach, the pillar in our community, the instant response is still to attack the victim.
Denhollander waited years before sharing her story. It's a topic of national debate. Does waiting hurt the victim's credibility?
I would say the way you're treating the survivor right now is why they waited so long to come forward. And that re-victimization, that compounding of the trauma really increases the damage that survivors go through, and that needs to end.
While the culture is shifting as more people are coming forward with their stories, Denhollander says we still have a long way to go when it comes to accountability.
What I don't see yet is a change in the cultural response to the abusers. Because the biggest indicator of how much we care is what happens when it comes to our own community. What do we do when it would cost to want the truth?
Denhollander's presentation at ISU tonight was about coping with that trauma and how we can do it together. Back to you.